Hi friends, my name is Micaiah Owens. I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist, which means I'm recognized by the Idaho Board of Medicine as your food expert. Today I wanted to talk to you about something that's been really popular. I've seen it in a lot of patients, and I have some friends who are doing it, and that is the topic of weight loss drugs. So some of these drugs that you might be thinking of when I say that are Mounjaro, Wegovy, Ozempic. There are other ones like phentermine. For the topic of today, we're just going to focus on those three. I want to talk to you very briefly about what they are, how they're used, and then most importantly, I want to talk to you about how you still need a registered dietitian. Even if you are on those, it can still benefit you to see a dietitian even if you're on weight loss drugs, okay? So, a very brief overview of the drugs and how they work. So, Ozempic and Wegovy are both semaglutides. I've also heard it said semaglutides. Tomato. Some providers say it one way, others say it other ways. So whatever you want to call them. Basically, what it means is that they activate your GLP-1 receptor. So this is the receptor that signals your body to tell you that you are full. And so thereby the hope is that you would recognize your fullness, you would eat less, and thereby lose weight. So both Wegovy and Ozempic, GLP-1 receptors, they both work in this same way. Now, Mounjaro is a terzepatide, so it is also it's the same as Wegovy and Ozempic, but it has a little something extra in there. So it has the GLP-1 receptor component to it, but then it also has like a second layer of action, which is, you ready? It's a big word. It's a glucose dependent insulinotropic polypeptide. That's a big scientific word, short for GIP. So basically what that means is it has another layer to it that helps insulin be released more effectively and efficiently so that your blood sugars can be controlled on another level. So it still helps you with feeling full, and then it also has this second layer to it that helps control your blood glucose levels. So Ozempic and Mounjaro are approved to be used in the setting of type 2 diabetes, and then Wegovy is approved by the FDA for weight management. Okay, so that's kind of a little bit of background on what the medications are and how they work, very, very surface level. But here's what I really want you to hear. Studies, they have confirmed that these drugs, they do help with weight loss. They were actually pretty well done studies, a big population size over a large geographical region, and they found that people lose weight while they're on them. But that's just it. People lose weight while they're on them. They did a follow-up study to an initial study 1 year after being off the medication. Do you want to know what they found? They found that 2/3 of the weight that people lost was regained 1 year after the study. Now, I haven't seen any studies like for 2 years off the study what happened, but I would be very curious and interested to know if potentially that last third of weight was regained as well, like 2 years down the road. So they also found that A1C markers was improved while being on the drug, but then they found, guess what? 1 year later, after being off the drug, that it was starting to return back to baseline levels of what it was like prior to being on the drug. Okay, so what's the point? The point is the same as it always is. If you're on a weight loss drug and you're using it, but you're not doing anything to change the way you think about food, to change your behaviors around food, or you're not increasing your knowledge about how food works or what food is good to fuel your body, then it's going to work for as long as you're on it. But once you stop taking it, you're going to end up in the same place that you were prior to when you were using the drug. So whether that's, it just becomes too expensive, or your insurance changes and you're not able to have it anymore, you're going to find yourself in the same place if as before you were using the drug, if you don't do anything while you're on the drug to help educate yourself, to help change your mindset and your behavior around food. So it's basically just, if you don't do anything while you're on it, you're basically just using it as a Band-Aid, meaning one day it's probably going to have to come off. You can't wear a Band-Aid forever. So what I want to encourage you with is, please, please, please don't hear this as a shameful message regarding weight loss drugs. Like I said, I have many patients who are on them. I have friends that are on them, but I want you to hear this as an encouragement, okay? So if you are going to use a weight loss drug, I would say proceed with wisdom. Don't let it be something that just becomes a crutch, and so then you can ignore the fact that maybe you have some unhealthy patterns around food. Don't use it so you can just sweep it under the rug, that you really have no idea how to properly take care of your blood sugar levels, or how to lose weight in a healthy way that's going to be sustainable for a long period of time. So what I would say is, if you choose to proceed in taking them, then use it as a springboard or a shot in the arm. Pun intended. See what I did there? They're prescribed by, you give them to yourself by shots. Yeah. So use it as a shot in the arm to help you, maybe to give you an extra boost on your nutrition journey, but don't use it as a Band-Aid where you're then never addressing the things that need to be addressed with your relationship with food, or just your knowledge, your basic level of understanding of food and how your body works, okay? So you deserve way more than just using weight loss drugs as a Band-Aid. You deserve more than that. I do not want you to just get stuck in old habits like, wow, this is working, but then what's going to happen when you get off the drug, right? Okay, so here are some specific ways that a dietitian can help you while you are on a weight loss drug to set you up for success in the long run, okay? Number one, a dietitian can help you unpack healthy thoughts around food and help you create actual new neurological pathways towards better thinking. Do you know that you can create new pathways in your brain as to how you think and what that result is because of your thinking? It's pretty cool. So a dietitian can help you with that, one that's trained in that. They can also help you educate on what foods are going to help you manage your blood sugar levels better. They can give you a foundational knowledge on how your body uses food throughout the day. They can also give you skills on how to hit that perfect level of fullness every single time you eat, so you're not just relying on the medication to tell you, oh, I'm full, I can stop, right? Always thinking about what's going to happen after this, what's going to be my next step when I'm off the medication. How am I going to know if I'm using the medication to tell me that I'm full? And then the last thing is that a dietitian can help you reprogram your brain towards a healthy self-image, and so you can stop self-sabotaging and, having negative thoughts which then lead to negative actions. So these are 5 ways that a dietitian can help you, even if you're on a weight loss drug. If you want a further help on a guide that will help you maybe think about that next step, what am I going to do after I'm off this medication, I have something for you. It's a free guide. There's a link that's in the bio, in the video description, and I want you to click on it and start looking at how you can use it to help plan for your next journey, even if you're on weight loss medications today. Talk soon.